Okay, Taurus, welcome into your reading, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me see if I can push this back a bit. See my forehead. I know a lot of people don't like this new setup, but it's what we got this week. We're going to go into the middle part of June, guys. So second week into the third week. So today's the 6th, so we're definitely looking into the following week. We're going to wait for after the 10th, all right? Situation for Taurus, please. Okay. So a lot of you guys have an opportunity for new love. And when I say new love, I mean a brand new person. Not somebody that you were married or committed to, not even a lover that you had for a year or so, brand new person. So those of you who are meeting somebody new, and you will be, because June is all about opportunities, you're going to be debating it. Okay, 5 of Swords is telling me, should I cut my losses and just do this? Or do I keep working on the thing I've been developing from last year? What do I do? Of course, this applies to any relationship, friendship, familyship, colleagues, all of that. Because cups are, feelings, emotions. You're trying to temper yourself, though. You're trying to control yourself. And you're like, holy shit's getting out of control. But is it, Taurus? Because Venus is hooking up with Jupiter in June. And that's meant to benefit every zodiac sign, but not any just sign. You and Libra, where your ruling planet is Venus, hooking up with Jupiter up there, the benefactor planet, in Cancer, a water sign. Oh my God. It's like Cupid is out there going boom, 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 boom. So everybody's going to have a new option. Will they go for it or won't they? We'll see. All right. Let's see what's coming in for you guys. What's coming in for Taurus? Some of you, it could be a job that you will love to do. It's just going to be different for everybody, but it is a new opportunity. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this has kind of gotten you a little bit like, there you were doing your shit day to day, taking it day by day. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, thank God. It's so hot and somebody finally turned on the central air. Thank you, baby Jesus, for little things. Anyway, back to you. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Where you were just taking it day by day, you're now kind of saying to yourself, wait a minute, I got to think about this. This is a whole new thing I didn't think could be like in the arena or an option or an opportunity. So you kind of like stop in your tracks. Obviously, we'll see more when we clarify. But I also see at the bottom of the deck somebody here who wants to reconcile. Others of you who are single, it's about dating and networking. Those of you where this is work related, it is about networking and socializing. All right, let's see what's going on here. What is the surprise of the week for Taurus, please? 6 of Cups. Six of Cups, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the... Holy shit, that's a lot of major arcana. And the Chariot. Okay. A lot of you, there's something that you're putting to bed. Like you're closing the chapter of your past. But there is also some of you who have somebody from your past that you're kind of being optimistic and hopeful about. What I'm sensing here on an intuitive level for some of you, there is somebody from your past where there might be a second opportunity here for you. And I see you being optimistic and hopeful. But the reason why this person might be in your present time from your past is because Spirit's like, let me explain some shit to you. Are you ready? So they trigger a certain event. Wheel of Fortune, this is Jupiter that I was talking about. That is triggering this event from somebody from your past to help spike certain events for you to move forward, to make decisions, to just not stay stuck in this rut right here. When you're getting stuck in a rut like this, of course, the Wheel of Fortune is going to be like, okay, this invisible force coming to push your horse and be like, get out of this mud. And you're sitting here optimistic and hopeful. Can I be more specific? And I see the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Trying to stay focused on agenda. I don't know. There's something about the Star card. I mean, yes, it's optimism. It's hopefulness. But this is some sort of opportunity that for you, it could be work-wise, guys, or some sort of project or hobby or something like that, where it's something from your past that it was dead on arrival, but now there's some sort of opportunity for you to do, where the star is like your stardom, or you literally start to do it. Others of you, you're shining like a star, like literally as in like celebrity stardom. Yeah, look like you weren't talking to this person. Also, if this is love related or something where it was like that, but now you're starting to look more like a star. I don't know. It's really weird what I'm vibing there. Okay, we'll see when I clarify. Advice. Okay, Two of Swords in cross. You're challenged to make a decision of which path or direction you will take, because that's your life, right? Do you feel tortured, Taurus, all the time that there's, you know, just as you're about to choose an option or an opportunity or, you know, a direction, boom, another choice or opportunity comes your way. But I think you're still staying focused. You're still staying on agenda. You still are challenged, though, to make a choice. I know my head is cut off. Sorry, guys. I think you'd rather see the cards than my head. So the camera positioning is just slightly off. What is the outcome of the week, please? The Empress in reverse. And the Ace of Swords in cross. Okay. Some of you that are moving on from a marriage or a commitment, I think you're hesitating, a lot of you. I think you have doubts about it, right? And I think that you're struggling to go in and have this communication or conversation. Others of you, maybe it's nothing to do with your marriage or your commitment. It could be your career, your job, something. There's a struggling of a contract to come in, or there's a struggling of some sort of communication. And because of that, you're having doubts or concerns. We'll see. Like the Empress in reverse, it's like when she's upright, this is somebody that's fertile. This is Mama Bear. This is Papa Bear energy. This is somebody knowing their worth and value. This is somebody who knows what they bring to the table. In reverse, not so much. They start questioning themselves. So I don't know if somebody's making you feel that way because of the communication card beneath it, like a gaslighter or a narcissist or someone telling, well, I don't know where you think you're going to go. You ain't going to make it without me. It's like that shitty kind of vibe. I don't know if you can leave this job. What do you think you're going to get after this? Don't listen to naysayers. There's a lot of beautiful planets in the sky in the month of June that everyone's dreams can come true. Please, guys, take opportunities because these are the blessings that are coming to everybody in June, the whole collective. All right? Let's see what's going on here. Yes, it's nice when they're kissing and making up there because then that affects us down here. And the cards are the details. The cards are the specifics for each sign. And in your case, there's some new love, but you are questioning a lot of shit. What is going on here? Or something you will love to do. What is the Five of Swords and the Ace of Cups? Please clarify for Taurus. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. The Two of Wands is in reverse. What's happening here? And I swear to God, I felt like that was the longest shuffle of my life. Holy shit, guys. I don't know if I was holding that deck upside down on purpose or whatever, but I'm going to take it as it is because it's aligning with my original message. You have two kings in reverse, the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. And you also have the Two of Wands in reverse. When we are like this, and I do remember your readings, at some point you were walking out the door. You were about to not look back. This is now you looking at these two people, and you had two energies, and now you're thinking about breaking up with everybody, even though there's new love on the table. So this is a very brand new person, and you're considering it, but you are afraid to take a risk from what it looks like here to me, even though both these people are on the outs. Somebody that was stable and the other person that you had a lot of passion, chemistry, and attraction with. They're both like rejected by you. Sure, it can be the other way around, but the bulk of you, it's this way. And there's a lack of not just communication, but action between the both of you with these people. So now you're like, should I cut my losses and just do the whole brand new thing and just throw out the baby with the bathwater? Or do I try to fix one of these? You're stuck. Page of Pentacles. Others of you, this could be like a job with a boss or something like that. And there's some kind of risk you're afraid to take or not do. Yeah, like, ooh, there's two here. Yes, because of whatever's going on here with these people, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, along with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, something stopped working, or you stopped putting effort into it. And you, basically what you did is like, oh, no, from me, nothing. You shut down. You're like, I'm not putting work in this. I'm not putting any effort in this. As a matter of fact, what I'm doing is I'm putting up a guard. Here are all my boundaries now. So you not only stop putting effort in a relationship or a job or whatever, and you put up all your boundaries to protect yourself. That's why you're like stuck right there. There it is. You feel a little defenseless too. You feel like you can't resist something or you can't defend yourself. You're also kind of like, okay, I put my hands in the air. I mean, I just like kind of give up. It's sort of that vibe. The Star, the Six of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Well, the universe says, don't you worry, Taurus, we got your back. This is you, by the way. The Empress is a Taurus card in reverse. So we need a speech to empower you guys. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords. So you start strategizing here with something, or you start thinking analytically, because there's a lack of this communication where you want to talk to somebody face to face, heart to heart. So it's not incoming, nor is it outgoing from your end, from this person from your past. So this is why you're trying to stay optimistic and hopeful. So you're rationalizing what to do. Should you cut them all out, cut this one person out, or talk to them? And the universe is obviously triggering this event, probably throwing this in the works. But there's a lack of this. Your Knights are in reverse. Knights are what takes action. Knights deliver messages. It just depends what type. And in your case, your Knights are getting stuck. Your communication is getting stuck. Your thoughts are getting stuck. Let's see what's going on. This is why you're torn. And in your advice, it's like, you got to pick a path. So say it's like you're at the top of the tree and you want to get down. You're a squirrel. You're at the top of the tree and you want to get down. Two of Swords, right? And you think that, you know, you go off onto a branch, that might be your exit. Like you could just hop down branch to branch to branch to get down to the bottom of the ground. But then you realize you can't. It's okay for you to go out on that branch and come back to the core of the tree, the base of the tree, and just go down a different kind of way. What Spirit is trying to tell you, it's okay to make a wrong turn sometimes. You can come back in detour, but you have to pick a path so you can know which way is the wrong way. Does that make sense? All right, Two of Swords, please. You won't know what's right or wrong until you start choosing. You're like, oh shit, that's wrong. Let's go back. Let's go back. But you got to pick a path. All right, card's going to fall the way it wants to fall. The Chariot is here, Cancer energy. And then you have Judgment in reverse. Yes, because you're not making a final decision. Okay. Yeah, there's a lack of action. There's a lack of communication. There's a lack of a lot of stuff. This is why you're getting stuck again. And it's funny because just as you were about to move forward, you're like, oh. But now you have doubts. You got to pick a direction just so you know which way is the wrong way or the right way. The Empress and Ace of Swords Spirit. Ten of Wands. Yeah, you feel overwhelmed and overburdened. Guess what? There you are, overwhelmed, overburdened, but a solid new start's coming in regardless. I'm telling you, opportunities left and right. This is coming. Some of you, it's a brand new job. Others of you, but this isn't this week. That's probably coming towards the end of the month. Let's see what we're going to talk about for love in the extended. For Taurus, please. Yeah, there's separation. Clearly, there's two people you're separating from because they're both in reverse. Some of you, maybe it's only one. Wisdom House and Knight, what do you want to say to Taurus? Nothing. Come on, Taurus, please. There we go. And you got a High Priestess, too, on top of it. Your High Priestess. Time for you to be the High Priestess of Earth to help you get grounded because things are just so chaotic. When you choose this symbol of the High Priestess of Earth, the Goddess of Night, are nudging you to take care of your health and your beautiful body. The High Priestess of Earth symbolizes all things in the physical world, your body, the body of Earth, and the things you surround yourself with. Now is the time to eat well, get rest, and connect to the power of Earth by walking barefoot, being mindful, and knowing that you're a child of flesh and bone who came alive through the blending of Earth's magic and spirit. If your question is about a situation with a friend or a love interest, know that the High Priestess of Earth is asking you to wait until you see tangible evidence of what you seek to understand about this relationship. Perhaps a first kiss. Or some shared activity will give you more insight into your question. Stay grounded, wait, and see. That's perfect. All right, guys, let's head on over to the extended. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.